This video is going to be I don't know if I should call it a story time or if it should. I don't know what to call it really, because it's not really, I guess you can call it a story time, but it's more of a, like, my first boyfriend. Like, I'm gonna be telling y'all about my first boyfriend, because I know y'all been wanting to know. Like, I know y'all be wanting to get in my business. I know y'all be wanting to get in my business. It's cool though, because you know, I know it came with the job. You know, you apply for a job, you gotta expect, you know, you gotta expect the unexpected. You gotta accept the terms. When you click that button that say I accept the terms and conditions, this is what you get. Pinky promise. Pinky promise. Okay, so y'all, this story is actually so funny, or whatever you want to call it. This little rundown. I'm gonna call it a little rundown. Just give y'all a scoop, like, on kind of like what was going on around this time, because it's so funny. When I look back on it, it's so hilarious, and I actually I can't even really talk about it, because every time I talk about it I want to laugh. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to finish this video. I'm gonna try to get through it. It's just hilarious because it was so long ago, right? And I was so young. Like, I didn't know nothing about having a boyfriend or what a boyfriend. Nobody was gonna tell me. My hair probably been fucked up like that all day. I didn't know nothing about having a boyfriend, what a boyfriend was, but you know how when you're young and you just think you know everything and you don't. And then I'm a Cancer, so it doesn't make it any better. It really doesn't. So, like, it's just so funny. This was around the time after Katrina happened, because I was living in New Orleans when Katrina happened. And after the storm, because we stayed, so after the storm we had ended up going to Texas. And then from Texas, we stayed in Texas for a couple weeks. Then we moved to South Carolina. That's how everything popped up. We moved to South Carolina in the middle of motherfucking nowhere. Well, I ain't gonna say nowhere. Greenville, South Carolina. I can't even keep a straight face. Like, this story is so funny, and I don't know. I actually talked to him. I was like, what you think about me doing like a little video about you? He's talking about, oh, I'll be honored. Like, really? Oh, I'll be honored. So basically, we both was young and dumb. I was 13 years old. In what grade I was in? 8th grade. 13 years old, 8th grade or whatever. And y'all not gonna guess where I met this dude at, okay? So when we first moved there, we lived with a family member. And I had got signed up for school, you know, started going to school, and then we found our own place. My mom found her own place, and we moved all the way out the district. Like, literally all the way out of the district. And I didn't want to switch schools again. My mama didn't want me to switch schools again. So I had to end up catching the bus, like the city bus plus the school bus to school. So I had to wake up like an extra hour early, get ready for school. Now I'm waking up at like 4 o'clock in the morning to get ready for school that don't take in until like 9. Like, or 8. Maybe I'm exaggerating. It was probably 7 to 8. But either way, I'm getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, right? Get ready for school. Wait, like, thank God the bus stop was like right in front of the apartments, the house or whatever. Go walk to the bus stop, wait for the bus. Like, my mom had to literally explain to the bus driver, like, look, can you please keep an eye on my child? Like, she only 13 years old. She got to catch the bus to this place so she can catch a school bus to school. And the bus driver was like, oh, no problem, whatever. So every morning I would get up early AF to get ready to catch the city bus, to catch the school bus, to go to school. And where you think I met him at, right? Because I ain't going nowhere but from home to the city bus to the school bus to school. So, and we don't go to the same school on the motherfucking city bus, okay? This was like what is it? Some step up type, Save the Last Dance type, but without the dancing. Like, it's just hilarious to me anyway. So we on the bus and he just like, it's him and his friend or whatever. He told me, I don't even know if I want to use his name. He told me I can use his name, but I don't trust that nigga. Anyway, I'm just gonna use his name, right? His name Mario. So we're gonna name his friend Jason, cause I don't want to do that. So his name Mario, whatever. So him and his friend Jason, they just sitting there, and Jason the one who like doing all the talking. He like, oh yeah, my friend. Oh, by the way, this is like, I have been going to school now for maybe a couple months, and I seen them, or we saw each other on my way home. So I'm on a city bus on my way home. This is after school. Him and his friend, they like sitting where they could see me, obviously. He like, oh, what's up? You know, you look good. And we are children. Like, I feel like I wasn't even smart enough. Like, back then. Like, what the fuck was I doing? What were we doing? Like, how were we in a relationship? I'm confused. And then, oh my God. So, let me go in order. So he like, oh, my friend like you or whatever. He think you cute. But at the same time, trying to talk to me. Like, I guess they was trying to beat each other to the punch. I don't know. But I ended up not talking to Jason. I ended up talking to Mario or whatever. And I don't know if I gave him my number that day. I can't remember if I gave him my number that day or if I put up a, like, whoop-de-whoop, put up a fight. I don't remember. I probably didn't give him my number because I probably didn't have one. Because I know I didn't have a phone. We had a house phone. This was back in the house phone days, baby. We had a house phone. I didn't have no cell phone, no nothing. This was like literally like puppy love. Like, this was probably the definition of puppy love. But you know what I mean? Like that little play, the little play love or whatever. So, like, this was the most, what's the word I'm looking for? This was the most loyal relationship ever. Like, how loyal can you be? We never saw each other outside of the motherfucking city bus. Never. One time, he may remember, one time we saw each other outside the city bus. It was at the bus station. Like, and it wasn't even outside the city bus. It's still in the same sense, bus station, city bus. So it's like, but I don't know. It worked, I guess. It worked because we made it work up until I'll tell you what happened. So we were in a relationship for that whole school year. That whole year, basically. Literally, like, this nigga will get up. He used to start getting up once I told him, you know, okay, this is what I do. I catch the bus. Whoop-de-woo, whoop-de-woo, whoop-de-woo. He will get up when I get up so he can catch the bus to meet me on the bus before I go to school so we can spend time. I can't even finish. So we can spend time together. Like, he would do that every morning. And he was 15. I was 13. Like, what? He would do that every morning. I kid you not. We literally was like in love. Like, I don't know. That's what we thought it was. Like, we thought we was in love for real. Like, I don't even know, like, when we started, I know for a fact we was telling each other I love you and everything. I don't know when that started, but I know it started, like, for real. I was like, what? Remembering all this is just overwhelming. It's just overwhelming, but it's funny. And it's like nothing really bad, not really bad, no bad memories. It's just like really funny, honestly. And we still cool to this day, so I guess that's why I could really like laugh about it. But anyway, so he would get up every morning. Every morning that I had to get up for school, he would get up even earlier than what he had to, so he could meet me on the bus. Now at this point, the bus driver catching on. So she like, what the hell going on? Like, she would look like we would sit all the way at the back, at the top. Like, if you rode the city bus before, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you got to walk up the steps all the way at the back in the corner. That's where we would sit at. So we would sit at the top. Now she looking through the little what's it called, rear view mirror, looking at us instead of looking at the road, trying to see what's going on, because we the only two on the bus. Before I started talking to him, I used to be on the bus by myself, and I would sit at the front. So now she know something going on, because I ain't sitting at the front no more. I'm sitting at the back with this little boy.